Hey everyone, welcome to Old Man Gaming. Remember, if you enjoyed today's stream, please hit that like button and consider subscribing.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Old Man Gaming. I'm Rob and today we're playing something new, yet old, because I have done some streams a few years ago on EVE Online, and I used to play EVE Online religiously up till about 15 years ago, and then I just, stopped playing. I met my current wife and I stopped playing. Pretty much it. That's the reason probably why I think a lot of EVE Online players stop playing is because they either A, get married, or B, their other half stops them. But anyway, she didn't stop me. I chose to not play anymore. But anyway, so I thought I'd revisit again, but I thought I'd revisit it with a brand new character then and go through the whole new player experience as it is in 2023. As you can see here on the screen, I have created a character already, so I've gone through the rigmarole of doing the character creation. It doesn't add anything to the game, it doesn't change anything in regards to what choices you get, what you can and can't do. Character creation is purely down to really how you want your character to look, really, but there's nothing stopping you from being any species, any subclass of that species. You can fly any ship in EVE, so I just didn't want to go through the whole character process live on stream, so I did it off stream. Unfortunately, it did skip me through. It did then jump to the intro movie, which you're going to miss out on. I'm not going to be able to show you that. Basically, the intro movie was you trying to get put in your pod to be put into a ship, then somebody attacks the station blows up before you could get put in the ship or whatever, and then the story begins from there. So what we'll do is we'll just jump in and we'll pick it up right from just after the intro movie that they do, this cinematic that you usually get to watch, which unfortunately we will not get to watch this time round, but I'm sure you can find it online if you're really interested.
Captain, this cloning facility was attacked before your capsule could be inserted into a ship. I initiated our evacuation sequence before we reached the hangar to avoid certain death. No need to thank me.
Was not intending to. Now, I'm not sure how my computer's going to handle this without the graphics card. I'm still
This
on my old graphic card,
is certainly not
but we'll see.
planned for your first day in a pod. Rest assured, I am here to help. I'm unable to identify our attackers, but they are not currently targeting our capsule. This gives us time to locate a ship. Your pod may be able to fly through space, but, like all capsules, it is unarmed. A proper ship comes with proper weaponry. We must scan the debris for a space-worthy vessel.
Hold down the left mouse button and move your mouse around to rotate the camera.
Now, let's get a better look at our surroundings.
So it's just basically going through the whole...
Ah, there is a ship still capable of flight. An Estero, no less. A fine ship indeed. I have highlighted the navigation section of your display. Use it to approach the ship. Board the Estero now.
Cool looking ship. Damaged. Oh, by the way, I called my Sabine Trancer. Not sure where I came up with that name. Probably Sabine from Ahsoka or Rebels. Trancer. I don't know where I came with that up from.
The armor is also in need of repair. I believe the appropriate idiom for this situation is, we're screwed.
It's only shields and armor. The hull's not damaged.
Fortunately, the cavalry has arrived. Ships bearing air transponders are approaching our location.
This is Balin Ferris, Commander of Air Security. All ships evacuating this cloning facility are advised to rendezvous at emergency coordinates.
Several thousand civilians appear to have survived the attack. Let us make haste and join the fleet Commander Ferris is organizing. Your overview will display the ships in your vicinity.
Captain, your vessel looks like it's seen better days. I'll repair you once you're in range.
Commander Ferris, were you able to determine the identity of our attackers?
Negative, Aura. Their transponders were cloaked and their hulls lacked any identifying information. I'd wager this was an act of corporate espionage turned violent. There are a lot of people in New Eden who want to get their hands on Air's technology, whatever the cost.
Thanks to Commander Ferris's repairs, our ship is almost as good as new. At his command, we will proceed to the emergency coordinates.
All ships enter warp formation.
There's a lot of chatting going on in this, so if I'm quiet, it's so we can hear what they're saying. Funny how I can only pick up his ship. We're not seeing any of these other ships on the scanner here. Let's go. Oh, we are if I go to all. And on general.
We've now arrived at Air's designated emergency evacuation zone. We'll be safe here while we regroup.
A spot well chosen. This location's cosmic abnormalities will mask our warp signatures from detection. But our appreciation of New Eden's natural wonders will have to wait.
Captain, I could use your help. My sensors are picking up a strange signal nearby, but my forces are stretched thin defending the civilian fleet.
Welcome to the party, Pat!
The cosmic storm likes to play with our sensors, so it could be nothing. But after that attack, I'm not taking any chances.
Hey, Jason. Approach the signals. I just check something here. Your music level's down. Okay. Hello. Goodbye. Hello. Goodbye. No worries, Jason. I'll see you shortly. There is a lot of travelling in this game.
Initiating scan of unidentified signal. Captain, hostiles inbound.
We have to defend those unarmed civilian transports. All ships equipped for combat, form up around me.
You don't have any...
And I can't deny the fact that you like me. Right now, you like me.
I'm not showing any...
My sensors indicate that these are the same ships that attacked the cloning facility.
If I've got any weapons. I mean, I probably have. They're just not showing them me yet.
Several frigates are breaking away from the pack. They're targeting those civilian ships.
This will be your first combat experience as a capsuleer. Time to show these hostiles what you're truly made of. Orbit the frigate first. We're too far away, Captain. Thankfully, our ship is equipped with a module that will boost our speed. We're now within range. Lock your target. Target lock confirmed. Time to hit them where it hurts.
What is the range of these weapons?
That's it, Captain. Let them have it.
Optimal range within 3,630. Hey, Chairless, how you doing?
Another hostile ship incoming. A cruiser this time. It's larger and better armed than those frigates. What an exhilarating way to test your combat abilities.
I don't think this little, whatever this is I'm flying, is going to do well against a cruiser somehow.
Welcome to the party.
Man, how you feeling? I'm probably going to get absolutely annihilated. How you doing, Chairless? What? So let's say optimal range. Fall off within 4680. But realistically, we want to be within 3630. Although I am not getting anywhere near it.
Now's your chance. Activate the Webifier.
The Webifier. Trying to, it's not within range. In fact,
Now's your chance. Activate the Webifier.
right now it's the Webifier slows it down, right? By 35%. There we go. It's been a long while for me as well. I stopped playing EVE Online religiously like 15 years ago. I picked it up for about a month a couple of years back. I figured I might try it again. Not a very good, what is that?
Good job, Captain. You've got potential.
Oh, of course I've got potential.
Shit. 2 battleships breaking away from the enemy fleet. They're stopping the last civilian transport from warping away. Watch your 6, Captain. They're bigger and badder than anything you've fought before.
Yeah, they're battleships. Like I'm going to take that on down.
We can use electronic countermeasures, ECM, to break the battleship's lock on the civilian transport. Doing so means the battleship will be able to target only one thing: us. There is no other way to save those civilians. They are not capsuleers like you. Their deaths will be final. Yours will be a learning experience.
I love that. Your death will be a learning experience. In other words, you're going to die. Range within 37 kilometers. Optimal range within 19 kilometers.
The final group of civilians has escaped. You've done good, Captain.
Uh-huh. You know I'm going to die now,
We're
right?
taking heavy fire, Commander Ferris. Once our ship is destroyed, the pod will soon follow. According to my calculations, our destruction is 99.99% certain.
Hey, Mike.
These bastards have me pinned down. I won't be able to reach you in time.
That is true, Mike. I do not need to learn how to die in a game.
This is a warrior's death. Luckily for you, it will not be your last.
Well, it won't be my last death. We'll see about that.
You are a capsuleer. For you, death is not an end. It is simply the beginning of a new adventure. As always, I will see you on the other side.
Somewhere on the other side, I should be in another pod. There we go.
Welcome
Those
back
pods
to the world of the living, Captain.
haven't
I
changed
hope your
ever.
death was not too uncomfortable. Your neural data has been transferred to a fresh clone body. But before you stretch your new legs, someone very important would like to meet you.
Oh boy.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Vesper Calatrix, Air's Vice President of Operations. Commander Ferris spoke highly of your courage under fire. You went out with quite the bang. Since your ship was destroyed in a blaze of glory, Air would like to provide you with a new one.
Yeah, you're going to need me some crappy ship though, aren't you?
I will enable your station services panel so that you may board the ship provided to you by Air. Try not to blow this one up so quickly, but if you do, you can acquire a new Corvette at any station.
Yep.
Your next adventure will hopefully prove less explosive. We have a lead on who attacked the cloning facility, and we want you to follow up on it. Considering your recent experience, you're the perfect pilot for the job. I've sent you a module that will help you on the next leg of your journey.
Captain, you can access objects currently stored at the station at which you are docked from your... Now, let's take a look at the module Miss Calatrix is... A mining laser upgrade. A curious choice, Miss Calatrix. How will a mining module help our investigation?
One of our agents in the field has intercepted a strange signal at one of our mining sites, but we're having trouble locating its source. We want you to investigate the signal, but if we're being watched, and I suspect we are, we don't want anyone to know we're on to them. You'll look just like another member of the mining fleet.
Duly noted, Miss Calatrix. Captain, you can fit the module to your ship by accessing the fitting window from the Neocom.
From the Neocom fitting.
Let's fit your new module in a free slot.
So this goes in a low slot. Ah.
Now, bring the module online. It appears you do not currently possess the skill necessary to use this module. Hardly surprising. You still have much to learn.
Jesus. She's a bit
Please direct your attention to the icon on the display
Straight
that I have
speaking?
highlighted for you. You can add the missing skill to your training queue here.
Mining upgrades 1. Now, just so you know, we're going to
Access
play
the
as
skills
Alpha
window
for as long
from
as
the
possible.
neocom.
Alpha is when it's free to play. Omega character is when you pay a monthly subscription. So we're playing as Alpha at the moment until, you know, we decide that, okay, we might go Omega. Open the skills window in the neocom. Well, that reminds me, I also had an invite link, which if I'd clicked on it, it should have given this character 1 million skill points straight up.
Skills are
So
essential for all capsuleers in New Eden, as they serve
Well,
as
that's-
the primary measurement of one's growth.
That's
more
not a
highly
million.
skilled pilot will
That's
be
1,000.
most formidable indeed.
it said 1 million. Huh. Skills are essential for all cups and new as they serve as a primary.
Training a new skill takes time, as the neural pathways of your brain are rewired. The complexity of this rewiring can be measured through skill points. You have enough unallocated skill points to train the required skill. Do so
I wonder
now.
if I have to claim them. Hang on. Biology, claim. So we got 3 gifts over here. Day 3 tomorrow we get 10,000 skill points. Let me just check here. Oh, there we go. 1 million skill points. Redeem the current station. All items. Yes. Okay. So now we got 1 million.
Now, all you have to do is confirm that you wish to use those skill points. The training required for your new module is complete.
That's
Your
about
skill queue is now
20,
empty.
20 days of skill points. Funny guy. Funny guy. Funny guy. Right.
I should point out that you can train skills while doing other things. It's a good strategy to always have something training. I guarantee other capsuleers will be doing just that. We wouldn't want you to fall behind your peers, would we?
No, Mum.
To that end, I've sent the Air skill plan to your AI. Normally, you would have received it as part of your capsuleer training program starter package, but your training was violently disrupted, to say the least.
So select the air skill plan.
Miss Calatrix's advice is sound. You should always have a skill in training. Let's start with this new one, and may it be the first of many.
Select start training.
The more skills you acquire, the stronger you'll be. As you continue to grow as a capsuleer, you can adjust your skill acquisition to achieve your desired goals.
We can
Now, close the windows crowding your screen. It would be rather comical if you failed to see a threat hurtling right towards us because of
There
an
we go.
untidy display.
we already did it. But anyway, close the skills window. Okay. I would, if I could, but you're in the way. Oh, the win up here.
Let us
I mean, close it up
unlock
there.
the mining
Right.
laser upgrade. Now that you have the necessary skill to use it, you can do this from the fitting window.
From the fitting
Turn the
window.
module online.
There
Well
we
done,
go.
Captain. You can now close the fitting window.
Yeah, that is true. Very true. Okay, close that. Close the
Like you're
fitting
ready to roll,
window.
Captain. Our agent will rendezvous with you at the mining site. Keep your eyes open and watch your 6. This is New Eden, after all. You never know what danger is lurking around the next Stargate.
Miss Calatrix is right. Time is of the essence.
Miss
I suspect something
Calatrix.
nefarious might be occurring at the air mining site. Undock from the station so we can begin our journey there.
What have I got over here? Biology. Inject skill. There we go. I've got an ibis. How have I got 3 ibises?
Welcome to the party, pal.
So why have I got 3 ibises? I don't know. So we want to undock. How you doing, Eric? If anybody ever, wants to actually get into Eve and actually join me in, join up with me, and feel free to do so. It's Eve is definitely a lot better with friends. Not that you're saying you can't enjoy yourself on your own. I've enjoyed myself on my own in the past.
Could explain the mystery
And
signal
I can't
discovered
deny
at the mining
that
site.
you like me.
According to my
Right now,
calculations,
you
the
like
probability
me.
that the situation is unrelated to the attack on the cloning facility is exceptionally small. 1 in 37 million to be exact. Let us make haste and warp to the site immediately.
Warp to location. I wish it would stop putting things. Oh,
And I can't deny the fact that you like me. Right now, you like
Drive
me.
active.
My blood pressure's always up. I suffer with it. I take pills every single day for my blood pressure.
The scale of Air's mining operation is rather impressive for such a young corporation. They must be remarkably well funded. It is little wonder that Miss Calatrix would suspect espionage. Further speculation will have to wait. We're being hailed by that orca.
I used to own an
First
orca.
week Vesper told me to expect. Elias Pelton's a name, mining's a game. But you're not
I
just
probably still own an orca. I don't know if I do or not, but we're not going to go on my other account. I'm going to stay away from it.
We're here to assist
I'm gonna-
in any way
I'll
we
join,
can, locating the source of the unusual signal you've intercepted.
I'll probably join my old corp though, just so that any tax I pay goes to me instead of some.
Like a Fetto hopped up on a bad booster. Can't get a lock on its source with all these rocks in the way.
Any tax I pay, I'd rather it go to me than some other body, NPC, corporation that I'm part of. I probably will join my old corp just so that any tax goes to it. But yeah, what am I doing? Sorry, I'm not reading. I'm getting distracted. Can't get a lock on its source with all these rocks in the way.
Miss Calatrix has outfitted us with a mining laser upgrade that should clear several of those rocks away.
You could also ask lots of the different mining vessels that are specifically in the area to clear those rocks away
Good
for
old
you.
Vesper, always 10 steps ahead. Now, let's put that bad boy to use. Best way to blend in is by getting your hands dirty.
Sasha Smith, thanks for the
Some
sub.
miners fly solo, but a project this big isn't exactly a one-man show. Sometimes the only way to get shit done is with a fleet. I bet this is the first time you mined with a crew. No offense or anything, you just got that shiny new pod smell on you. Follow my lead and you'll be mining like a pro in no time. Let's start with that asteroid over there.
If your competence matches your...
Please, call me Elias. Mr. Pelton and makes me feel like an old man. My old man.
Sorry, I
specifically.
skipped ahead.
Miserable son of a bitch. Just about spat in my face when I left his crusty old Caldari course.
I don't think it is. I think it's just this new player experience never used to exist, Mike. So
Our first name basis shall commence immediately.
once we get past this, it'll probably seem a lot more familiar.
This crew's full of people like me, following the siren song of sweet, sweet independence. Doesn't hurt that the money.
Which means a lot of travelling just to do something. Half an hour travelling, 5-minute mission. Half an hour travelling back. You remember that sort of thing that EVE Online does.
Captain, we're now within range of the asteroid. We should stop here. Now is the time to activate your miner module, Captain.
There's something spectacular about a fresh asteroid, isn't there? Play your cards right and that giant hunk of rock becomes a giant pile of riches.
Probably got a...
You can view your very own pile
I won't say it.
rocks, as Elias puts it, in your cargo hold. It's actually...
It might not look like much, but that's not just a pile of ore. It's a pile of possibilities. You can sell it, refine it, trade it. The choice is yours. Now, time to quit ogling your inventory. This asteroid's almost dry.
I know they've changed mining a little bit, like... like the locations of asteroids and where you find them now has changed depending on the quality of the system you're in and all that. I know that's changed a bit. I mean, it always used to be that like you could only find the highest level of minerals in nullsec.
One thing you gotta know is that money is king. Hell, with enough ISK, you'll be able to buy yourself a sweet ride like that venture over there.
Venture. Yeah, right.
That's one down. And now, on to the next. Follow me, Captain, and stick close.
Sorry, I should really listen to what he's saying. I keep skipping ahead. I apologise.
You better hustle or my guys will drain that asteroid dry before you get there. If you got an app...
Oh, yeah, I did it again. If you've got an app... Yeah, okay. What is it? Within 10 kilometers. Bada bing, bada boom.
Just like that last asteroid. Looks like you're a natural at this. Keep it up, and Vesper will be offering you my job soon.
Elias, are there any words of wisdom you find particularly valuable for new miners?
Oh, man, where to start? First off, you gotta know the difference between raw ore and refined minerals. What we're doing right now is mining ore in its raw state. For someone just learning the ropes, selling that ore is the quickest way to make ISK. But you can also reprocess ore into minerals. Take titanium, for example. You can't find that stuff in the wild. You've got to get your hands on some raw ore, like feldspar, and then refine it into titanium. You can sell those minerals or use them to build your own ships or equipment. You can find refineries at most stations. Experienced miners get way more efficient yields from their ore. So that's something you can
Not
work
gonna
towards.
happen.
The asteroid is depleted. Another
We better close in on that rock, then.
So you notice they're giving me two options here. Approach, which basically is what it means, just approach. So, what is it? Approach. Then you've got like keep at range, and this is orbit. So this time it just asks me approach it, which means it will keep going towards it until I hit it. At orbit means I'll orbit it at a kilometre, basically. So keep looping around it. And keep at range is like if it's a moving target, basically keep it at a certain distance away from you. Now normally you'd be able to set a default, but you can't at the moment. Again, I'm assuming that's the
You can break
tutorial.
this baby apart using your civilian miner.
What compared to the other civilian
Just
miner
like
we've been
that.
using?
We can whittle away at
Oh,
this
re-
asteroid without damaging whatever's broadcasting that signal.
And you can look at whatever you've targeted don't know what track is, but I have no idea what track is. I don't remember that. Oh, maybe it's just like stick on new, but track to wherever.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Underhand over there over on Twitch. How you doing, mate? Going okay. Just going through the tutorial.
Holy shit. I think we just found what we're looking for.
I was actually shocked to hear him say shit. I don't know why. I mean, I swear all the time. I don't know why I was shocked to actually hear him say shit.
The fact
But,
that the wreck
you
is
know.
isolated leads me to believe that the drum.
Well, we're not going to get any solid answers all the way over here. Let's move in.
Let's approach. We'll target it. I don't know why. We won't need to.
The signal is strongest in the vicinity of the Dramiel's cargo hold.
I do love the feeling of striking gold.
It appears to be a black box, a device designed to survive the destruction of the vessel carrying it. Such boxes can be used to record vital flight data, but also to store valuable items.
That's nice and all, but can you open it?
Negative, Elias. Captain, the box is protected by multiple layers of encryption. While it's theoretically possible to hack into such a container, you will need significantly more training in that skill before attempting such a feat.
Don't think it's safe to crack it open here anyway. Where there's smoke, there's fire. One scout ship might mean they got friends lurking nearby. If we could trace that signal, so could someone else. Better get the box and whatever's in it back to...
Elias is correct, Captain. The box may contain the answers we need to discover why those unidentified ships attacked the cloning facility, and why one was spying on this mining site.
You don't have to align. You can just click dock. I don't know why
I don't want you out
asking
there
me to
alone.
align.
I'll send some of my best pilots back with you. Safety in numbers and all that.
Oh, well, they're warping me automatically then.
Wisely
Okay.
stated, Elias. Well-armed company will be most welcome.
I do what I can. If someone went to the trouble of protecting whatever's in that box, it must be something valuable. And I bet whoever sent that scout ship will be real salty that we got our hands on it. Stay sharp, Captain.
Let's dock at the station. I'm certain Vesper is more than eager to see what we've found.
Welcome back, Captain. Elias tells me you've brought a gift.
I don't know what that cruiser would be, Mike.
Indeed we have, Miss Calatrix. And this gift comes wrapped in several layers of complex encryption.
I'll pass that box along to our expert hackers. If they can't crack it open, no one can. Thank you for finding it. Air is once again in your debt.
Stan, he's our man. He can't do it. No one can.
Elias also informs me that you're carrying a fair amount of ore. We can take that off your hands in exchange for some ISK. Mind if I take a look?
Captain, open your ship's cargo hold, so Miss Calatrix can see what you've mined. In order to sell the ore, you must first transfer it from the cargo hold. Now, let's switch over to the item hangar. Select the ore to see what you can do with it.
Sell this item.
In this instance, we want to sell it to Miss Calatrix.
Press the sell button. Well, I don't know. Is that who?
Nearly done. All that's left is to confirm the sale by selecting the appropriate button.
That's a nice haul you've got there. I've transferred the ink to your wallet.
It's not.
I think you'll find
It's not
I've been
that nice.
more than generous.
In your
Open your
wallet,
wallet.
you can view the total balance of ISK in your possession.
Woo! 308,000.
Your recent market transactions will show you how much ISK you acquired by
I
selling.
think my old character has 8 billion ISK in cash. I'm rich. Access your market transactions.
The highlighted entry shows how much money you received from air in exchange for the ore.
Woohoo!
The wallet offers a wealth of information. It provides a convenient location to view your recent transactions. Whenever an item is sold in New Eden, a tax is applied to that sale. The market entry displays your most recent transaction tax. Once you've finished gazing at your newfound riches, close your wallet and inventory. It's time we turned our attention to a more pressing issue: the mysterious box we discovered at the mining site.
No, I used to play up until 15 years ago, Underhand. I was quite a regular player up until about 15 years ago. And then I just stopped playing, you know, I met my current wife and all that, stopped playing. And I sort of always sort of like wanted to get back into it, but it's been so long, I figured I'd just get back into it from the start and do a fresh character. So this is me getting back into it with a fresh character. My old character still exists. I still have access to it, but it's like it requires Omega to actually do anything with it, because it's so far. I can't train skills on it unless I get Omega. You know, a lot of the ships that I had, I can't use because I need to be Omega. And when I played it, Omega didn't exist. They didn't really have an Omega or an Alpha. There was no free to play. You had a subscription. That was it. So I figured, well, I could jump back into that character if I wanted to, and then probably die, or I can create a new character and learn from the beginning and just see how it goes and see how long I play it for and whatever. But yeah, the character still exists. The corporation still exists. I'll probably get the I'll join that corporation. So when I start paying corporation tax on bounties and stuff like that, that at least the money's going to a corporation that I'm part of. But yeah.
Captain, I trust you'll keep quiet about the wrecked scout ship. So long as whoever was spying on us hasn't realized we found it, air will have the upper hand.
I mean, none of this, like this tutorial, this didn't exist 15
As good
years
as
ago.
they are, it'll take some time for my team to hack through the encryptions on the box. You might as well use this time to explore what New Eden has to offer. Have you checked out the agency yet? It's the best way to find things to do.
I mean, when I started playing, which was probably 18 years ago, 2008, I think I started playing. Might have been earlier than that. But you just got thrown into the deep end. There was no real tutorial or anything like that. It was just like sink or swim. And I think that was one of the biggest complaints about EVE Online, was the learning curve was too steep. Like, it was just way too steep. And it still is quite steep, I think, but it was too steep, and people would get into it for about a month and then go, I can't get into this, I don't know what's happening, and would leave.
Miss Calatrix is right, Captain. In the agency, you'll be able to peruse a variety of activities, many of which will help you grow as a capsuleer.
God, I mean, I was in my 30s when I first started playing Eve. Now I'm in my 50s. Let's just put it that way. Okay. In the agency, you'll be able to pursue a variety of activities, many of which will help you grow as a capsuleer.
If mining tickled your fancy, as the saying goes,
No.
you might be interested in viewing the agency's dedicated resource harvesting section. As you
No,
can see,
I'm not
there are
interested
a
in
variety of
mining.
options available to you. If you enjoyed your time mining with Elias, you might find asteroid belts and or anomalies worthy of pursuit.
Elias spoke highly of your knack for mining, almost as highly as Balin did of your prowess in combat. It's clear you've got potential, Captain. I can put you in touch with a few people who can help you grow that potential into something great. You can find them in the agency under Career Agents.
I suggest you take a moment to familiarize yourself with what each career agent has to offer. They specialize in various forms of combat, industry, and exploration. Missions provided by career agents offer a variety of rewards, including new skills, ships, modules, and money in the form of ISK, making them both lucrative and educational.
Yeah, it feels familiar and good to be back. Now, here's where I've got to make a choice. I'm leaning towards Explorer, and the reason I'm leaning towards Explorer is because, fighting ships is pretty easy. I mean, I'm not saying the actual fighting itself is easy. I mean, it is. I mean, but I'm not saying. What am I trying to say? Learning how to fight is easy. You put some guns on a ship, and you go pew pew. Exploring, though, I'm thinking of doing the Explorer because when I used to play, I was never really into exploring, and I guarantee if anything has changed since I last played, it would be exploring. I don't think PvP or fighting ship-to-ship combat would have changed that much, but I bet you any money exploring has. So I'm thinking of doing the exploring career path just so I can learn how to do exploring. I think I pretty much know how to do PvP or PvE, ship-to-ship fighting and all that. But I am thinking of exploring, just so, we learn how to do exploring, really. Industrialist, I'm not really interested in that. But anyway, so let's just take a moment and familiarize yourself with what each career agent has to offer. They specialise in various forms of combat, industry and exploration. Missions provided rewards, including... I mean, you're not tied to any of these anyway. You can come back and probably do all of them. Like, once I've done Explorer, I could probably do Enforcer, then I could probably do Soldier of Fortune, and then I could probably do Industrialist. But I'd like to probably start with Explorer.
No matter what path you choose, you will find a career agent who can help you walk it. You can even explore multiple paths if you wish.
Oh, there
Once
you
you've
go.
chosen an agent, set your destination.
Yeah, the Abyssal Combat sites, I am aware of those. And I'll be looking forward to them. Right, so if we're going to go, let's set destination. Recommended before heading to this career agent, it is recommended that you start training this air skill plan. It is not required, but it will unlock useful ships and modules. Okay, let's have a look. Show skill plan contents. Right, we could probably get this done straight away anyway. Apply skill points. Confirm.
Skill training completed.
We've got all these points.
No matter what path you choose, you... Now let's
Right,
claim
let's set
the agency.
destination.
There is one last question I would like to ask. Miss Calatrix,
Our investigation is still in the early stages, but I have two theories. The attack
I didn't
may
listen
have
to the
been
question.
motivated by simple greed. Air has no shortage of competitors. Some would kill to acquire our groundbreaking technology, literally. A more worrying possibility is that someone is trying to stop us from pursuing our research. While Air takes pride in disrupting the corporate tech scene, there are those who think we push the limits of innovation too far. The technology suppression laws in New Eden are draconian, if you ask me. Here's hoping this mystery box has the answers we need. Once my team has cracked it open, I'll be in touch.
much appreciated, Miss Calatrix. I await any and all updates with bated breath. Metaphorically speaking, of course. I don't breathe. Captain, when you're ready, we can undock and begin the next phase of our journey. I do wonder how you'll die next. I suppose that is what ancient philosophers called morbid curiosity.
She's as keen for me to die as you are, Chairless. And you, Mike. Sometimes I wish you guys only watch me, because you know I'm going to die a lot in whatever game I play.
No one is actively trying to kill us, I will teach you how to navigate in space. The primary mode of interstellar travel through New Eden is via stargates. We will proceed to our destination through these stargates. First, select the destination I've highlighted in your overview. Stargates are also called jump gates because of the way ships seem to jump between distant locations. Now, initiate jumping to your destination. After that rousing introduction to New Eden, it's nice to be in space without the threat of imminent peril. Though this is New Eden, peril often approaches when you least expect it.
Those epic gamer moments that usually involve me dying. Welcome back, Jason. I'm not hearing any ship sounds. Have I, lowered the wrong thing? Because I'm not hearing any ship sounds. Audio, music level. World level. What is world level?
Initiate jump sequence. I don't mean to unsettle you, Captain. You've already proven yourself capable in battle. I'm certain you can handle whatever New Eden throws your way. And if you cannot, at least you are immortal. You can be...
I can hear it now.
I don't mean to unsettle you, Captain. You've already proven yourself capable in battle. I'm certain you can handle whatever New Eden throws your way. And if you cannot, at least you are immortal. you can be reborn into a new clone body to try again. I believe this is what humans call optimism.
When I used to play, clones worked differently as well. You had to have a like a clone insurance of some sort, where you had to own like a certain level of a clone that matched the skills that you had earned. And if you didn't, and you died and you didn't have a clone that matched the skill points, you would lose skill points. You would go backwards, and then you'd have to retrain everything, all the skill points that you'd lost. Now I don't think they do that. I think it's just you die, you get blown up, you lose your clone, you just get given a new clone. And I think that's when Omega and Alpha became a thing. They got rid of the old cloning system, because you used to have an Alpha clone, a Beta clone, and whatever. And I guess that's where the Omega came from. And so now the only way you'd lose you'd lose your body would be is if your pod got blown up.
To contact a career agent, you must first access the agency.
Why do I have to... The career agent's right there, right? A career explorer. Why do I have to access the agencies? I can see it just right there.
Well remembered, Captain. I knew you would be quick to learn. Now don't be shy. Begin a conversation with an agent. I'm sure they will love you. And if they don't, they will simply have to tolerate you.
Story of my life, that.
Your choice of career agent will not limit you in any way. You can choose
that is a
to work
bad
with
choice of
multiple
hair dye.
agents, but let's focus on just one for now. To begin the next phase of what I'm sure will be an illustrious career, accept a mission.
Accept a mission, okay.
Now, let's tidy up our display, shall we? Close the agency and agent conversation windows.
Proof of discovery anomalies. Acquire these goods.
Details regarding the mission you accepted from the career agent are displayed on the info panel. Here, you can view the mission briefing, objectives, and rewards. Should you ever need to be reminded of any of those details, you can always check the info panel. I must say, Captain, you've handled yourself remarkably well. Though there are thousands of copies of Aura in New Eden, I am glad to be your Aura.
Oh,
Have
God.
I said too much? My sentimentality
Bit cheesy.
protocols may need adjusting.
I mean, there's 15 seconds of my life I'm not going to get
Now,
back.
It's time for you to venture out into the stars. Go forth and show New Eden what you are truly made of.
Right, let's close that. Minimize that. Right, cosmic anomalies. Welcome Sabine Trancer. Well, I don't know where I came up with Trancer, but anyway, let's see if we can make an explorer out of you. Once you've undocked into space, open your probe scanner and select the warp to button for a location named Anomaly Training Site. This is a cosmic anomaly, which means it'll be easy to find. Warp to it and we'll give her... I wasn't aware I had a probe scanner. You are? Probe scanner? What the hell is a probe scanner then? I guess we're going to find it. So what's it want? Once you've undocked into space, open your probe scanner. Okay. Like I said, this is why I chose Explorer, because I have no idea what to do when it comes to this sort of thing. Is this the probe scanner? Orbit camera. Holden bays. Tactical camera. Tactical overlay. Orbit camera. First person There's a first person camera? Autopilot. Scanners. What the hell's a probe scanner then? Alright. So it's under scanners. Probe scanner. There we go. Now what? Hang on, it said... Once you've undocked, so open your probe scanner. Select the warp to button for a location named Anomaly Training Site. Alright. Anomaly Training Site. There we go. Warp 2, that's always dangerous. We'll go warp to 0. It's got to be dangerous. And close this. You are now inside a cosmic anomaly. Normally there would be hostile ships present, but our people have already cleared the area. All you need to do now is recover the proof of discovery document we left there. You can find one of them in the nearby training container. You only need a single document. It will serve as physical proof that you have passed this stage of the tutorial. Okay. And now dock. Okay, easy enough. Light drone. You are missing one or more skills. Alright, it's just I noticed I haven't got anything training, so I'm going to have a look at that in a second. I'm going to get them trained up if I can. We've done the Air Caldari Explorer thing, but Caldari Treasure Hunter. Show skills. 97,500. Are you kidding? 1 million. Oh my god. 65,000. I don't even know how much money I've got. Well, what have I got? 609. I don't have a million. I can't buy any of those. Right. Start conversation. Complete mission. We get. Oh, look at that. We'll get just under 300,000 for that. Congratulations on completing your career agent mission. It looks like your is offering you an additional reward. I suggest that you open the interface to see what they're giving us. 37,000 ISK. Redeem the current station. Ooh, we're up to 945,000. Right, so if we were to just go on this again, come on this now, show skill plan. This is only 65,000, buy and inject. Add it. Infomorph. That was the one point we can't do that. Light drone, 97,000, we can do that. And we can get them done. Confirm.
Skill training completed.
So we just need what do we need again? 1.3 million for that one. Okay. All right, so request mission. You will be granted, what is that, a heron? It is a heron, yeah. Something just came up. That's right up your alley. Your probe scanner easily tracks cosmic anomalies. Other types of sites, collectively called cosmic signatures, will be much harder to find, and you'll usually need to boost your scanner by using scan probes. These cosmic signature sites contain various kinds of treasures, ancient ruins to sift amongst secret data facilities to hack into, exotic gases to collect. There is a great deal out there for an explorer to uncover, and you need to understand how to react to each type of site. Therefore, before we send you off to do complicated scans and potentially risk your ship in the ensuing discovery process, I'm sending you to a training facility where you'll encounter safe examples of what you might find out there. Use the ship I'm giving you, follow the instructions you're given on site, and report to me after you've done. Okay, so we're swapping ships. So go in here, ship hangar, assemble the ship, make active. There we go. I guess we're not fitting anything yet. We've got to travel to this location, so we don't want daily challenges. Stop showing me daily challenges. I don't know if it's possible to get them to stop showing me daily challenges or not. Alright, so undock. Walk to site, wherever that is. I don't know where it's sending me, but well, off we go. It's chosen it for me. An introduction to cosmic signatures. Greetings, pilot, and good work finding your way here. My name is Ruli Isorin, and I work with the Sisters of V's and advise of capsuleers in training. Although I'll be offering you advice as you go along, don't forget that you need to report back to your own agent. You've just arrived in the staging pocket of our training facility. Ahead of you is an acceleration gate. These powerful structures are able to fling your ship thousands of kilometers forward and deeper inside. In order to operate them, you must be within 2,500 meters and activate the gates. Right. Okay, well, we can activate it. There we go. You'll find acceleration gates like these in many sites you uncover. They'll connect you to other pockets, often taking you deeper within a complex. You're now inside a supply area. There are different types of sites. Will provide you with the equipment you would normally need to find them. Over in the distance there is a cargo rig named Exploration Supplies. Inside it you'll find two pieces of equipment, a core probe launcher and an 8-core scanner probes. Take them both. So I think to access the cargo, you need to be within 1,500 meters. If I remember that correctly. Don't you normally have to be at a station to equip things though? Although the sensor can find cosmic knowledge, it cannot get a reading on cosmic signatures. Signatures are an entirely different class of hidden site. To be able to watch them, you need to use scan probes. Scan probes are deployed much like firing a missile by fitting a scan probe launcher, loading the scan probes and then firing them into space. Think of scan probes as little ships. They have built-in scanners just like yours, except these ones can reach out to 32 AU. You launch multiple probes. Strange that can't widen the window. At a time. It's like cutting off the writing. In a formation to maximise scan efficiency, even equipped with warp drives so you can position them around the solar system without actually having to move yourself. Using probes allows you to cover a much larger area of space in a faster time. You'll also find a couple of civilian modules in the supply crate. Civilian data analysis and civilian relic analysis. You'll need these modules in later missions when you learn about some of the things you can do in the sites you find. Take the probes and launch as well as the and head into this area. Will show you. Okay, but you can't fit these to your ship. You can only fit them like at a station, I'm sure. Okay, you're now inside what a data site might look like. Data signatures are found when your scanner detects an area within an after high electronic interference. Electrical activity is a telltale sonic. Head through to the next pocket, which demonstrates how a relic site might allow. So we're only looking at what we might, pulsating power generator. Okay, fair enough.
And I can't deny the fact that you like me. Right now, you like me.
Thank you for the like over there on YouTube. Scan probes can also find relic signatures. These special signatures are found when your scanner probe detects an area with man-made structures, but little no electric heat signatures. You have the ability to retrieve valuable items from ancient ruins. That could be Indiana Jones. Without ever leaving your ship. To recover items in this way, you'll need to train to use the relic analyzer module. This advanced piece of equipment allows a pilot to quickly sift through ruins and recover anything of value. A gas site, okay. So what I'm thinking of doing is we might like do each career path, like we'll do Explorer now, and then once we finish the Explorer tutorial we'll go on to Enforcer, Soldier of Fortune, and then Industrialist last. I don't know how long it will take us, but we'll see. This represents what a gas site might look like. Gas signatures are found when your scanner detects an area where gas clouds have collected into harvestable clusters. I should perhaps point out at this point that the clouds found in these areas are used to make drugs known as boosters. Not all of them are illegal, of course, but the entire booster industry is quite shady. The type of boost you can make is determined by the type of cloud you find. There are two broad types of cloud to find: mycoceracin and phytoceracin. Of these two cloud types, there are 8 individual flavors to find. I won't confuse you with too many details right now. All you need to remember is that gas sites have gas clouds, and those clouds can provide the raw materials to make boosters. In order to extract the material from a cloud, a capsuleer needs to train to use gas cloud harvesters. Okay. You should report back to your agent. So now we're going to dock. Okay. This is definitely a little bit more complicated than going just pew pew. So our wallet is 763, so we can't afford to buy that skill thing yet. Feel like we're wasting precious training time. Start conversation. $993. Excellent work. Hopefully after all that you've deployed a better understanding of the different types of content you can find out there. Next up, we'll look again more closely at each signature. Let me know when you're ready for that. Okay. another couple 100,000. Something just came out right. Next, you'll need to scan down each type of cosmic signature. To do this, you'll need your probe scanner loaded with your core scanner probes. First up is a data site, which means you will I think they missed a word, which means you will require, I think they need to, your civilian data analyzer. No, which means you will, what? That makes no sense. Which means your civilian data analyzer, means you will require your civilian data analyzer fitted. Scan down the site. That is how one word missing can just like completely confuse you. Scan down the site with your scanner probes, hack into the container located there with your data analyzer, then bring its contents back to me. Please note, while this training session is perfectly safe, failed hacking attempts in other sites may cause the container to self-destruct and possibly damage your ship. To learn, you're not going to teach me how to use, to learn more about how to use your probe scanner, visit the help section in the agency, select Explorer and watch the scanning basics video. Learning time.
Exploration in EVE Online involves scanning down hidden locations to search for valuable loot hidden within them. These sites may be ancient ruins where you uncover relics of the past, or hidden data vaults which you can hack into to retrieve the valuable information within. To begin exploring, you will need a ship fit with the necessary equipment, a core scan probe launcher and 8 core scan probes. You will also need a relic analyzer, a data analyzer, or both, depending on the type of site you're looking for. For this video, we'll fit both types of analyzers. These modules can all be easily purchased via the in-game market. While a core probe launcher can be fit to any ship, it helps to use a ship designed for exploration. These ships will have a bonus to scan probe strength, to make scanning easier, as well as a bonus to relic and data analyzers. You can view the role bonuses of any ship by right-clicking on it and choosing Show Info. Each empire has its own entry-level frigate, designed for exploration. These are the
Guess that's why we've been given a Heron.
Galente Imicus, Amar Magnate, and the aptly named Minmatar probe. Pick your favourite, fit it up, then undock and begin exploring. Once you're out in space, it's time to start scanning. Open the probe scanner window by clicking the Scanners button on the left-hand side of your capacitor, and then clicking the Probe Scanner. This will open the probe scan window and the solar system map. In the probe scanner window, we're looking for cosmic signatures. These are hidden sites which can only be located by scanning them down. While exploring, you may find it helpful to use the filter in the probe scan window to hide anomalies, which can already be warped to and show as entries in green. If there's a cosmic signature in your system, it's time to start scanning it down. Click the probe launcher module to the right of your capacitor to launch your probes. You will see them appear on the solar system map. Each blue sphere represents the scan range of your individual probes. Now select the anomaly you would like to scan in the probe scan window and reposition your probes.
This is starting to feel a bit familiar now.
You can move the probes by clicking and dragging the arrows around the size of the center cube in the solar system map. Remember that space is 3-dimensional, and you'll need to reposition your camera to make sure your probes are properly centered. You can quickly flip between the top and side view by double-clicking on empty space in the map to make this easier. Once your probes are centered, resize them using the slider at the bottom of the probe scan window to fully cover the cosmic signature. When the anomaly is surrounded by your probes, click the Analyze button in the probe scan window to scan it. This will warp all of your probes into position, and they will
I think that's changed.
Once complete, you'll notice that the anomaly shifts position and the signal will increase. This represents your progress in narrowing down the location of the cosmic signature. Now we repeat the process to continue scanning down the signature. Recenter your probes, checking the position both horizontally and vertically, then reduce the size by 1 step and analyze again. Keep doing this until the anomaly is scanned down. Recenter, resize, analyze. Once the cosmic signature has turned green, you've successfully scanned down the site and are now able to warp to it. Now that you have found the site, it's time to start breaking open those containers with your relic or data analyzer for the valuable loot within. We'll cover this process in more detail in the Hacking for Profit video.
I'm sure that is completely different to the way it used to be done. Sure, you had to, like, each probe had to be moved individually. I don't know if that is the way it used to be. I mean, like I said, it's been such a long time, but I'm sure each probe had to be moved individually. Now, yeah. So we've got a fitting. Corpro does not fit in this slot. Oh no, that's the rig slot. Idiots. Right. Bar. I think put that one there, that one there. Okay. Undock. We're approaching an hour and a half now. I know Twitch likes to shove a ads at about an hour and a half. So we'll I need it because I need a break. I need to get something to drink, but I want to time my break at the same time that Twitch does its mandatory ad breaks. Right, data training, probe scan. I take it I can do this from anywhere. I don't have to, like, you know, be here to do it. Get away from the station. Okay, so that was this. Okay, and it said filter anomalies away. Right, because I'm confused now. Because they've all got the same name. Does it matter which one? First up. Is a data site, which means your civilian Scan down the site with your scanner probes. Please note, while the training mission is purely safe, civilian data analyze the data site. Which one do I choose? I don't know which one. It can be anyone. Unknown site, unknown site, unknown site, unknown site, unknown site. They're all unknown. Or was I supposed to do this at the station? Am I like too far away now? God damn. Maybe I should go back to the station and just make sure. No, it's only point. The station isn't that far away. I'm confused, man. Alright, I guess we'll just choose anything then. Launch. I guess we'll choose the closest, which is that one over there. Okay. Analyze. That's a gas training site. Okay, it's not that one then. All right. We'll move over here then. Is that the data site we should have been probably going for? Oh no, we've got more than one data training site. There we go. It's this one. All right, now we're getting somewhere. I think we can lower this. Is that 79%? Try that. 79% 1 AU. Try it. Okay. So warp to within 0. How do you get your probes back though? This is a training area for studying how to scan down data. Training consignment data. How is it?
Welcome to the party, Pat.
Hustlers Family Gaming. How you doing? You made it to all my videos. There's quite a few of them. Right, so I really want to know how you recall your scanner probes. Like, how do you bring them back? Save current formation. Center. I don't know how you bring them back. How do you bring them back? I don't know. Censor them on your ship. Alright, anyway, good to see us breaking down its defenses to get core unlock it. Inside you'll find the proof of discovery. Normally you could expect to find got it. Thank you. If I remember correctly, they take a while to come back, don't they? Anyway, normally you could expect to find all kinds of useful resources inside a hacking container. All of which relates to a process known as invention. Sorry, have they come back yet? Oh, they're back, okay. You have to reload them, which is a bit weird. But anyway. You can jump the gate and they'll return instantly. So you don't leave probes behind anymore, because I knew that was a thing. Used to constantly leave them behind. Within 5,000 meters. There's an orbit around 1,000 then. Well, that's good, because the amount of probes I remember losing in the past. What the hell's this? What the hell is this? Is this where we should watch another video? Have I got mail? Oh, there we go. I'm already getting spam. Am I? Look at that. Already getting spam mail. Agency help section. Hacking for profit. How to hack data and relic sites. We're going to watch another video.
Once you've reached a relic or data site, it's time to start breaking open those containers for the valuable loot within. Approach a container, lock it up, and activate the relevant module. a relic analyzer for relic sites, or a data analyzer for data sites. When you activate a relic or data analyzer, the hacking screen will open. From here, you need to successfully break the lock in order to open the vault and access the loot within. But note, failing twice will cause the container to explode, taking all of the valuables inside with it. Your goal is to locate and destroy the system core, which is hidden somewhere in the network. Clicking the explorable blue nodes will allow you to proceed to adjacent nodes. However, be warned. Defensive subsystems will be found scattered throughout the network, which will attempt to block your path. You will need to overcome or bypass these security systems in order to reach the core. You may also find utility subsystems, which you can use to get an advantage, as well as data caches, which may contain either helpful utilities
Jesus
or dangerous
Christ.
defenses. In the lower left-hand corner of the window, you'll also see 2 bars for coherence and strength. Coherence can be thought of as your health, while strength represents the damage you do when attacking a node. As you attack defensive subsystems or the system core, you'll take damage to your coherence while damaging the coherence of the node you're attacking. If you reduce the coherence of a defensive subsystem to 0, it will disappear. However, if your own coherence falls to 0, you will fail the hack and be kicked from the network. There are 4 types of defensive subsystems you may encounter while hacking. Firewalls, which have high coherence but low strength. Antivirus, which have low coherence but high strength. Restoration nodes, which heal random defensive subsystems on the network each turn. And virus suppressors, which weaken your strength while active. You generally want to avoid attacking as much as possible until these have been removed from the network. It's generally a good idea to explore further before directly attacking a defensive subsystem, as you may uncover additional helpful utility subsystems, which you can use to overcome them, or even the exposed core if you're lucky. However, due to the disruptive effects of restoration and suppressor nodes, you will want to destroy these immediately. The difficulty of hacking sites is generally determined by the security status of the space.
What the hell's that noise?
More difficult hacking sites require better equipment, skills, and execution.
It's not the video. Oh, God.
But can be much more lucrative. In harder sites, defensive nodes will take and deal more.
I've already completely forgotten everything she said.
And suppressor subsystems are also only found in more difficult sites, so you don't need to worry about them just yet if you're starting off exploring in high security space. As you explore a network, you may also discover helpful utility subsystems along the way. These are tools you can use to gain an advantage in overcoming defensive subsystems and increase your odds of success. The utility subsystems you may encounter are self-repair, which gradually increases your coherence over each turn. You'll want to use these immediately, as there is no maximum coherence value. Kernel rots, which cut the system's coherence in half. Use these to break through high coherence systems such as firewalls. Polymorphic shields, which nullify the next 2 attacks against you, preventing you from losing coherence. Use this before attacking high-strength systems, such as an antivirus.
There's another ship here.
Secondary vectors reduce the system's coherence over time. You'll want to use these to augment attacks against key targets, particularly to wear down suppressor nodes while your virus strength is reduced, without having to attack them directly. As you explore, you will
is that
also
what that
uncover
is?
data caches. They may either contain a helpful utility subsystem or a dangerous defensive one. Because there's no way
It was
to know
so distracting, I've got no idea what she said.
It's generally recommended to only open these as a last resort, when you might otherwise fail without a utility subsystem to give you a needed edge. You now know the basics of the hacking process.
No, I
Click through
don't,
the
because
network,
that...
revealing nodes as you go, and try to find and destroy the system core without letting the defensive subsystems destroy you first. Here you can see we're exploring the network and find that we've hit a firewall. We continue exploring before attacking it, finding a repair which we can use immediately to gain extra coherence. Then, once other routes have turned up empty, we attack the firewall, overcoming it and revealing the system core behind it. We attack the system core and voila, we've beaten the hack and can now access the container for the valuable loot within. While exploring, you will notice a number appear briefly as you reveal a node. This number indicates the distance to the nearest system core, utility subsystem, or data cache. You can use these to guide you in a potentially useful direction as you explore the network. For example, we can see that this 5 indicates that the core won't be found within 5 nodes of this one, so we should probably continue exploring over to another area of the board. Here we can see that we have a 1, which indicates that there is something potentially interesting nearby. By exploring the surrounding nodes, we find the system core, which we can then successfully destroy and beat the hack. For an extra edge, there's a more advanced technique you can practice while hacking, which is referred to as the Rule of 6. The Rule of 6 simply states that if a node is surrounded by 6 connecting nodes, then it either contains no defensive subsystem or is adjacent to the system core. This means that if you aim for these central nodes, you're less likely to encounter defensive subsystems, and if you do, you know that the core is nearby, so you don't waste too much time fighting with unnecessary defensive subsystems elsewhere.
I'm confused.
Trying to reveal these nodes first is a good tactic to improve your chances of a successful hack. The loot contained within relic and data containers can be sold on the market for profit, which you can then use to upgrade your ship and equipment. The loot from relic and data sites is always in demand from industrialists who are trying to use it. The loot from relic sites is salvage, used in the production of ship rigs, and the loot from data sites is generally used for the purposes of inventing T2 blueprints. Now that you understand the basics of hacking, go out there, break open some relic and data containers, and start filling your cargo with the sweet loot found within.
Got no chance. No chance.
Skill training completed.
Okay, sorry, I just wanted to get that done. Explorer, is that it? You've got the other ones as well. Why are they different? So, skill plan. Ah, because they want you to do the Galante frigate stuff, right? We went Caldari. Show skill plan. What was it? How come this doesn't offer Caldari frigate? That's a bit... Galante frigate. Did I miss that? Oh, there it is. Cadell. Alright, okay. Right, sorry, I just want to put all of these, all these skill points here. Missile launcher, energy grid, weapon upgrades, missile launcher, small hybrid turret. I don't. I know I'm going to be more of a missile pilot than hybrid turret pilot. Okay. 5 skill points. Confirm.
Skill training completed.
That was easy. Kadari Bounty Hunter. don't know if I've got enough money now, have I? Hello. I'm playing my computer game. What are you doing?
Mama.
Your grandma. Where's Mummy?
I don't know.
You don't know where Mummy is. Where's Mummy?
Mummy's downstairs, isn't she?
Mummy's downstairs. Is she? Yeah. Okay. Bye-bye. Bye. It's been okay. It's slow. I'm still trying to find my way around it. He's gone, Mike. How much money we got? 193,000. All right, let's get this done. Then we'll look at those skill plans and whatnot. So what is it we have to do? Forgotten already. Right. We have to click on something. So there's 4. So there's something within 4. Is that what that meant? Right. 3. 2. 2. 3. 1. Well, if it was 2, that's got to be 2. And if it was 2, well, it could be either one of these two. What is that? System core. Okay. Did I win? What is this? Virus. The strength of your virus determines how much damage it will cause to coherence and defense. Alright. Woo! Well, there we go. That was a bit too easy. Oh, man. That's all I got. I thought I might have got something bonus, but anyway. Alright, Doc. I don't have enough. Oh, I'll let it train for now. At least because then I'm not wasting time. Start conversation. Complete mission. Alright, well that got us something. Well, we've got 4 unclaimed rewards. Claim all. More risk. Okay. Meanwhile, back to skills then. Caldari Destroyer, Caldari Destroyer, Caldari Destroyer. That's 130 as well. Jeez, they're all expensive. Rockets too. Rapid launch. You are missing one or more skill books. You are missing one or more. Buy and inject. Target navigation prediction. Buy and inject. Missile bombardment 2. Don't think I can do that one until I've done missile bombardment 1. Rapid launch, light missiles, shield operation. Here we go. We got some here we can learn. Rapid launch. Weapon upgrade 4. How much to buy all of them? Price 3 million. Anyhow. We'll just leave it on there for now. How many days? 6 days to train all that, but I know I can wipe it all out in one go. But it's not much point unless I get the other stuff. We'll have a look at that a bit later on. Right, okay, request mission. You have unclaimed, redeem. Oh. 5+ million. That's a lot compared to what we've got now. All right, I just need to take a quick break and then we'll be back for the final hour. It won't be that long. Be right back, guys.
Thank you for tuning in to Watch Old Man Gaming. We greatly appreciate your support and hope you enjoy the content. If you like what you see, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. By doing so, you'll be notified whenever we release new videos, ensuring you never miss a beat. If you feel inclined to contribute even further, we welcome donations to help us continue producing high-quality content. Simply visit the link in the description. Now sit back and enjoy some music. Your host will be back soon.
Okay, right, here we're back. Right, so we've got an hour to go. So, where are we up to? I just noticed something on that Be Right Back screen. It said something about gold miner, £25. I don't remember anything from someone called gold miner. Anyway, doesn't matter. It could have been a test. Right. Some cans can have up to 50k up to, yeah, we've done that. All right, where are we up to? We are starting a new conversation. Okay. Next you need to use your core scanner pros to find a relic site. You'll need a relic analyzer. In general, relic site loot is very useful for producing ship rigs. Special serving and permanently fitted to individual yep, ship rigs. Okay, so now we're doing a relic site loot. Was it? I don't remember. Might have been. In general, relic site loot is very useful. Ah, now I remember. Yeah, special achievements. Again, keep in mind that while this training site is perfectly safe, failed hacking attempts in other sites make... Alright, okay. Okay, so what was it again? Sorry, my short-term memory is absolutely shocking. What is it when we're looking for? To find a relic site. Okay. We can do it from the station. We don't have to fly off. I just wanted... I did it from the planet because I thought it would just be less distracting. You know? Because I get distracted easily. So, I just like with all these ships flying about and everything. Yeah, just thought I'd get away from it. Because I've got the concentration span of a cabbage. Oh, it's... I've already done it. Look, CWV 750. I've already scanned it down. Okay. So I didn't even have to do that. I should really, you know, be a bit more observant of what's on my screen before I go off and warp away. So I must have already unlocked it. I'm assuming I did. Looks like I already... Relic site. Okay. Okay. Or is this the same site as we did before? This is a relic container. In order to access the container, you need to use the civilian relic analyzer. Right. Normally you could expect to find all kinds of useful resources inside. Most of us, all we're going to get is that stupid proof of thing though, aren't we? Right. Okay, lock on. Relic. Assuming it's the same thing, so we've only got one option, so that's there. 4. 1, 2, 3. So it's not that way. Oh, it could... We'll go... 3. 2. 2. Has to be... defense subsystem firewall. The firewall is a standard piece of system defense known for its high coherence. You can attack the firewall by left clicking it. But did I want to do that? That is the question. System core. Have I got? I'm not, you know, necessarily thinking that I'm doing this properly. Doc. Yeah. So I didn't necessarily have to hack the firewall. I could have just gone round it and then not used up whatever it is I was using up doing the hacking. I'm assuming. I don't know. Complete mission. Two unclaimed rewards. Claim all. Redeem the current station. We've got this stupid offer here. Trying to get me to buy Omega. Let's get rid of that. Thank you very much. Alright, next mission. Rewards. Ooh, we're going to get a new ship. A Bantam. I don't even know what's the Bantam.
Training completed.
Bonus at remote shield booster, remote shield booster, remote shield boosters. Description. Alright, my system just beeped at me for some reason there. Some nodes kill, especially as it adds strength to other blockers. One looks like a six-legged spider. Okay. NYC 114, each major empire faction. Right, yeah, okay, Bantam, right. Your last assignment is to scan down a gas cloud. We've created an artificial cloud pocket for you, and while you'll usually reap it with gas cloud harvester, or our only concern is that you make it through to the second area and bring back the proof of discovery document. As soon as you can accept this mission, you'll provide you with the pass key into the second area. Right, pass key. Okay. Undock. And there's another one that's been scanned down already. Oh, sorry. I just bashed the microphone with my can. I think my OBS just crashed, guys. Hopefully it's back up and running. I don't know why it crashed. That's probably why it beeped earlier. But we're back now, I hope. If you can, you know, if you're on Twitch or YouTube, you just drop me a message to let me know if I'm back. Am I live on Twitch though? Yeah. Okay. I don't know what happened there. It suddenly crashed. I think Twitch is showing us live. Yeah, looks like it is. Apologise about that.
Welcome to the party, Pat.
Waiting on ad. Sorry, Mike. Right, okay, excellent. Now you don't forget to recover the proof of purchase. Well, this is going to be easy, isn't it? That's me, Jason. Funny guy. Yeah, I thought I was losing my voice earlier today when I started streaming at 2 o'clock. Alright, well that was easy. We didn't actually do anything though. Complete mission. Okay. Close. What have we got up here? Clone bay, repair shop, reprocessing, regional market, fitting, industry, factional warfare, ship insurance, loyalty point store. I don't have any loyalty points. Okay. Nope. Start conversation. Cheers, Eric. Thank you. Sorry, kid, nothing at the moment. Could you come back? Like, is that it? Have we finished? Okay, so we got a bantam. All right, that was a bit weird. Is that it? Is that the Explorer career over with then? Have we finished it? That can't be right, can it? Okay. Plus all of these different things which we can unlock. All right, well, we might as well move on to the next ones then. Okay, claim all. That was over and done with very quickly. Redeem. Yep. You have successfully redeemed your... What's this? You have redeemed an expert system. Free Air Explorer expert system. Helps you fly. +2 more. Will you survive pod death? What's this? I don't get it. Except I have to, like, buy the skills. Some of these are Omega, so can I just ignore this? Time limit to be able to fly over ships. It says train skills. 2 days, 24 hours. All right, okay. So it's automatically been allocated to me. Can we just ignore it? We'll ignore it. Screw it. Right. Enforcing. Start conversation. Oh, Gatling guns. Right. Clear the pirates from the asteroid belt as your agent has questioned. Clear the pirates from the asteroid belt as your agent has requested on behalf of a group of miners. Except, but I don't have a ship that can do that. Or am I supposed to be using this again? Except, am I supposed to be making this my active ship? Captain, I know detect a weapon module required for... You need to locate a weapon to be able to complete your... Open a personal assets to see if you have a weapon module at another location. What about this ship here? Make active. There we go.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Show info. Thank you, Market. I'm trying to figure it out. I just did the Explorer, and that was a bit confusing. But anyway, this should be a bit more interesting. So we should have something. We have a gun. Yeah, we should be able to use this, right? Right? Okay. We've got skills now. This might be a good time to use some of those skill points. Confirm.
Skill training completed.
Close. Caldera bounty and right, well, I don't know why it's insisting on destroyer. I'm not going to... Missile bombardment 130,000. Buy and inject. Okay. And we'll get that. Confirm.
Skill training completed.
I don't really name rockets. Missile bombardment 2. Bombardment 3. Warhead upgrades. I don't have 2.6 million. No, I don't have that. Cancel. I will keep that in mind. Market.
Skill training completed.
Okay. What I want is a Kestrel because I much prefer missiles. But 4 skill books missing. Buy missing skill books is a total of 2.9 million. These. How much is the rockets? 39,000. Okay. Shield compensation. Okay. Warhead upgrades. No, we can't.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Caldari Destroyer, 130. Okay.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Chris K. How are you doing, mate? Rocket's free. Okay. Chris K, been a while. Let me know if there's any issues with the stream, guys, because it did crash and then I had to relaunch OBS, but I didn't relaunch OBS in administrative mode, which is what I was meaning to do. So please let me know if there are any issues. Warhead upgrades. Shield comes. Alright. I'm just worried that my frames might drop and it might become a bit laggy and a bit crappy. My character name, Sabine Trancer. But anyway, where are we up to? Undock. Let's see if we can take it on with this IBIS. What the hell is Hobbyscapes, Chris? Or Mike? What the hell is Hobbyscapes? Warp to site. Right. Now, you guys who wanting me to die, this is probably where it's going to happen now. 3 HP. Right, what do we got? What's the range of these things? Optimal range within 5,200. Usually 4,500. Okay. Your YouTube, I didn't even know you had a YouTube channel, Chris. Oh, well, there we go. This is going to be easy. But I want to definitely get off this. I'm going to need a kestrel. Oh, hang on. Spoke too soon. Nothing. Okay. It's the tutorial, so I knew it was, I had a feeling the Ibis would, because it was the only ship I had with a weapon on it, so I assumed this was the one they were going to want me to use, but I definitely want to become a missile. I don't want to use turrets, so... Oh god, there we go. I think they're both empty, aren't they? I think you get a little symbol if they've oh yeah, it says empty on it. I've never noticed that before. There we go, empty. Okay. And that was it, and they were all empty. Empty, 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 empty. Okay, dock. No, did you send me 10 million? Oh, that will get the skilled boats. Thank you. You didn't have to. I'll use it to get the skills, but... nice to see actually Twitch alive. So it took playing EVE Online to get people watching on Twitch. We're only going to be doing EVE Online like every second day for the time being, for a couple of weeks. And then every other day I'm still going to play a bit of Starfield. And then after a couple of weeks I make a decision on which way I'm going to go, whether I'm going to stick with EVE or stick with Starfield. Based on so far, like what's happening, it may actually be EVE. Well, it is bringing back memory. I mean, I stopped playing EVE 15 years ago, so it is like I'm learning the whole game from new again. Merlin. I don't want a Merlin. I want a Kestrel. So what is this one? They're going to have kidnapped one of the miners and are demanding a hostage swap. They want the one responsible for their comrade's death. It's been a long time. It was meeting my current wife that stopped me from playing. I didn't have a girlfriend when I started playing EVE. And then I started playing EVE, and then I met my wife, and then I stopped. That's how it works. I think that's one of the most typical EVE Online stories in most people. Right, so what are we doing? One civilian, and then we're just dropping them off somewhere. Okay, close. We should have civilians to drop off. No. Where are the civilians? Do we have to go pick up the civilians? Did I misread that? I thought we were dropping them off. Go teach them a permanent lesson. Oh, right. So we have to go and kill things. No, Mike. That is not what that means, and no, you can't have her. Ah, boy. Okay. Well, let's see how we get on with this then. I'm assuming we can just do it with the same ship. I don't think we have to worry. Oh, that same thing just popped into my head.
Skill training completed.
So normally it takes, I think, up to like 20 days to do all these. Come on, that's the Caldari mission runner. Show skill plan. Well, we'll see. Social negotiation. Negotiation, social. Connections. Nothing else.
Skill training completed.
Putting those million skill points I got given the hard, to work. That's the next one was Soldier of Fortune. Skill plan. Propulsion jamming, rapid firing, sharpshooter, motion prediction, control bursts, surgical strike 2, trajectory analysis.
Skill training completed.
There's a quicker way of doing it there. Get off. Confirm.
Skill training completed.
Alright, that's complete. And then it's just Industrialist. Omega Miner. We'll leave that for now. Let's have a look at what skills I've got now. Amar frigate. Why haven't I? Oh no, I don't want Amar. I'm not looking at Amar. Caldari destroyer. Caldari frigate. Caldari cruiser. Spaceship command. Training time 60 days for those.
Skill training completed.
And I have to Omega 2. I have to pay for it if I want anything better than on there. Caldari cruiser. I'm going to let this one run naturally for now, and we'll just leave that running just so I've got it trained, and we'll leave the skill points because I don't know what else we're going to do. So walk to site, let's see what happens. Small hint here, the mission wants you to fly the Merlin but gets destroyed scripted. If you fly the Ibis, I think you get to keep the Merlin. I didn't even think of using the Merlin, to be honest. And we'll just see how it goes. If I die, I die. I probably... yeah. Well, that's out of range. We'll see. I suspect we're going to die here because I didn't think far enough ahead. Probably should have swapped that out. Let's get some speed going. Oh no, that was pretty...
Welcome to the party, Pat.
Look at that. Now you got two people in Twitch telling me it's exactly the same thing at the same time. Yep. Oh, this one. And W to orbit, I take it then. I like how you can actually switch to their point of view. Right, now that is not an empty wreck, so it contains loot. So it'll probably be crap loot, but it's still loot. So we'll get it. We'll get the loot. Metal scraps and antimatter chars. And civilians. There we go. Right. Doc! Let's... probably price up a Kestrel. Or we'll just keep going. I don't know. Kestrel, should we switch to Destroyer? Since we've trained on the Destroyer now. Or should we just go straight to... cruiser, Caracal. Caracal was the mission boat for Caldari, wasn't it? A missile boat. Complete mission. So these have 10 missions for this particular career agent. Okay, claim all. Change this to enforcement now, aren't we? So I take it these are things to do to gain rewards. I assume. Like to, or, you know, to help you along the way and whatnot. Different things to do. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's have a look at the market here. Not equipment. Ships. What about destroyers? Standard destroyers, Caldari destroyer. I think it's the Corax 1.2 million. $1.5 million. If I want to buy it outright now. And for that, you get 5% bonus to kinetic light missiles and rocket damage, 10% bonus to light missile and rocket explosion. And so that is definitely the missile boat, because the other one is turrets. And I definitely want missiles, because that one thing I do remember when I played 15 years ago is I much preferred missiles over turrets. And then, oh, I didn't check, hold on. Requirements. Oh, I've got everything I need for it. If I do want to go down that route. And then the next thing was cruisers, Caracal, if I remember correctly, for Caldari. Standard Caracal. Which I can't fly yet because I haven't done it. Bonus to rapid light missile, heavy missile, and heavy assault missiles. Ooh, I didn't know that you could fit heavy missiles to a Caracal. I suppose you could fit heavy missiles to anything if the CPU and the power or whatever could handle it. Or we go keep everything, do it properly and go up to a Kestrel. Which is like missiles. I mean, Kestrel is sort of like the next step up, really. And it's only 1.5 million for a Kestrel. Now, I know you gave me 10. How much of that did I actually spend? Missiles, not rockets. So I had 251k before you gave me that money. So my, this is what starting balance 6.3 plus 251. 668 plus 251. So you say my 7 mil, but anyway. All right. So if you hadn't given me that money out now, I would have probably 300,000 by the looks of it. I have a calculator on here. Didn't it used to have calculators in these in this? There we go. Calculator. I'm just sorry calculating how much money I had, like, without that thing you gave me. 770. Oh. No, that's wrong. What am I doing? 6681 minus 655 6200. Well, that doesn't make sense. 125,000. I can see that I got more than 125,000 right there. Have I messed up? Six six eight one 200 minus 655 200. How does that work? No, seriously, how does that work? What am I missing there? That's 287,000. ISK. Oh, hang on a second. No. How does that... That doesn't make math... Oh. Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Like, 6556 plus 6681 is 125,000. But I got given 287,000 here. But to me, that doesn't make sense. If my balance was 6556 and I got given 287, was that only 208? Oh, hang on a second. Yeah, oh. Why is this balance? Yeah, I just noticed that. Why did it go down? Where did this money go? Where did this 200,000 go? 250,000. That's... I mean, yeah. Why? What's happened there? It's like 250,000 just disappeared. Strange. Anyone explain that? I thought the tax showed in the wallet. I think, yeah, Agent Mission Reward Corporation tax. Tax. Oh, don't know. No, I didn't send money to anything. And I'm aware of. I've been robbed. All right. Well, anyway, I'm going to have to call it quits now anyway. It's been fun. I've enjoyed it. I will be back with EVE Online the day after tomorrow. Just make sure I've got some skills training. We've got those Caldari cruisers. We've got that going. Why does that one have a different skills unlocked? Caldari battle cruiser. All right, so we've got some. This will obviously be moving along. By the time we come back, we should be up to Caldari Cruiser 3. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you are watching over on Twitch, I do stream on YouTube as well, if you want to consider joining that channel too, and vice versa, either way. But I'll be back in a couple of days for more EVE Online. And yeah, so I will see you then, hopefully. Until then, thank you all for joining me, and I will say bye for now.
And
Bye-bye.
I can't deny the fact that you like me right now.